today what you have learned from 4th grade about fractions. But we're going to do it in a fun way to get us excited because fractions is one of our harder units. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 kids. Now, I'm going to draw a stick. I'm going to put everybody back in it. And that person is going to do a little experiment with us. We'll have 2 eventually, but we'll start out with 1. Abby, you're a perfect person. Abby is going to be asked to eat a powdered sugar donut. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No allergies?
No.
But here's the thing.
I've never been allergic.
There's a little trick to this. When Abby eats the powdered sugar donut, she is not allowed to lick her lips at all.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've ever had a powdered sugar donut, but that is not easy to do. Sorry, I'm fighting with this box. So I want you to take a bite, and then you can take a second bite, but you cannot to get that frosting off your lips. Okay, but don't do it yet. So hold on to your donut. Now, how many of you, I'm going to scoot you right over by the rocking chair. There are 12 of you total. Actually, we just changed that. There's now 11 kids voting. How many of you think that Abby will be able to eat that donut without licking her lips? How many of you? Raise your hand if you think, yeah, she'll be able to eat that donut without licking her lips. Keep your hands up, because I'm going to take a vote. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, now hands are changing. Guys, keep your hands up. Don't bring them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 7 of you. 7 think she can do it. Now, please get out your journals. And in your journal, I want you to write fraction review. And Abby will get to write it. Because this is going to start using some of the vocabulary that we learned in 3rd and 4th grade. So we're thinking about fractions. So let's say I take this number, the 11, and I'm going to make that 11 the bottom number. Does anybody remember what that bottom number in a fraction is called? What?
I can't say it, but
I heard you, Asher.
denominator.
Denominator. Please write down this number and denominator.
The numerator.
That 11 represents the 11 kids in our class that are voting. Okay? Then we should have a top number, and we're going to make that a 7 because that's the 7 kids that say Abby can do it. So what's that number called?
A numerator.
Numerator. We have just created a fraction. A fraction of our class, just a minute, a fraction of our class is saying what Abby can do. Are you going to tell me that Preston's just came in? Is that why you guys are raising your hands?
I also say that the other half had 4 11s.
We'll get there in a minute. Yeah,
So 7 out of the 11 kids in this class think she can do it.
that is correct. 7 out of the 11 say she can do it. Yes. Yes. Preston, let's go ahead and we'll put Preston in there because he should be 12, right? Because I didn't count him. So let's change the fraction so that we can add him and even vote.
So 7 out of the 12 kids.
So now we have 12 kids. Oh, we had 12 kids then. Something's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 13 kids
Yeah, but
because he was out in the hall. There is no doubt about it.
Oh yeah,
12 are voting because Abby is not voting, so let's let him vote. So what Abby has to do is Abby has to eat a donut but she cannot lick her lips, and it's a powdered donut. Nope, not yet. So do you think she can eat it without licking her lips, or do you think she will? We voted we can think she can, that she can do it
7
without licking her lips. So which way are you going to vote? She can? Okay, so now we have 8 kids then. So just write it below in your book. So our new fraction now is
8 out of the 12 kids can do it. I think she can do it.
or 8/12. And Preston, what we also wrote was that the top number is the numerator, the bottom number is the denominator. So when we make fractions, friends, what you need to see is that relationship. Fractions represent something. They're not just fractions. When we're dealing with them in everyday life and word problems, they represent something. The easiest one would be to be thinking about pizza and cutting up pizza slices. We're doing it right now with a donut. Yes, a pie would work too. So let's watch Abby eat and see if she can do it. Turn and face the front of the room.
Wait, can I get powdered sugar on my lip and not lick it?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna get it on your lips, but you can't lick it off.
Okay.
You can chew. You don't have to try to bite the whole thing.
She tried not to get any on her lips so she can. She's trying to lick.
It's not easy, is it?
This is making
like a
me
natural
wanna lick my
reflex.
lips. I know, right? Oh.
Oh, you got a big one there. Watch her, Will. Watch her. So I can't see if she keeps turning away from me. It's okay.
doing it.
This is all on video. It'll go on my YouTube channel.
She's doing it, except for she has a lot on her lips.
I know.
You're doing a lot better though than Brooke. She failed that for the
Oh,
very first time.
I saw.
No, she has
Now eat that part whole.
And then one more.
Oh, you shove it off my mouth like
you said,
pretty done with it.
yeah, like you
Yay! Great job. So she was actually able to do it. So 8/12 of you were correct. She was able to eat it.
I knew she could do it.
So raise your hand if you voted no.
Get wrecked. Oh.
So we had 12 kids once again that voted. Raise your hand if you're one of those ones that said no, she won't do it. I think there should have been 4 of you, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4/12 of you said
Correct.
no, she cannot.
And we're incorrect.
There's supposed to be a second part of this. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. Because usually I throw in a variable, and I'm going to have another person come up, and they are allowed to lick their lips. But I'm going to have 2 come up and do it at the same time to see if we can get somebody else who has to lick that's not allowed to lick. So let's pull some. Dick, Tyler. You're not going to be allowed to lick. Harsey. No, none of you are allergic, right? I mean, I have both of you at home.
Of course I'm
Okay,
I'm
so
not
here's
allergic.
yours. Tyler, don't start. You cannot lick. And I have enough smaller donuts that everybody will get some.
Oh, yeah.
And Harsey, you are allowed to lick. So let's take a new fraction.
People who can't lick, we can do this, right?
No, that's still licking. All right, so we've got 12 voted. Let's try again.
Tyler.
I can't do it.
So 12 voting. Woo! Oh, come on, machine. There we go. So we've got Tyler, and we have Harsey.
I don't think
How many of you think Tyler can do it? Tyler is. I have no faith in you. How many of you think Tyler will not lick his lips? He can do it. He will not lick his lips. Not. He will not lick his lips. In fact, in other words, he'll be able to do the experiment correctly. One person thinks he's going to do it. Good job, Ethan. Good friend. I think it's safe to assume we all know Harsey can do it because she's allowed to lick her lips. So that means we have a total of 10 or 12 kids,
Or one hole.
The secret is that you have to
and
eat
we
it
have
slowly.
12 all saying yes. So you're correct.
And you have to
Please write that in your journal. When you have your numerator and your denominator the same, it also equals one whole. These should all be reviewed from what we've learned, but we're just getting back on our fraction hats, so we're ready for the next 2 units. All right, so you guys come stand side by side right up front. Okay, remember Tyler,
sit
no licking, no, can't do that, none of that. All right, go. Harsey, you do what you want. You can go to town. Oh, look at Harsey, look at her lips.
Don't do it, don't do it.
Powdered
Oh!
sugar.
I knew he didn't.
All right, go sit down and enjoy your donuts.
Yay.
What?
And Tyler, will you go ahead and turn off the
Yeah.
flip chart?
Subscribe.